Good morning. And the sun is shining, but it is time to get these out. Because they are super important, but I'm going to talk about them in a minute. Because first, we have to go to work. Now today, I have to go through an entranceway, which most of you won't have seen, as it is actually a bank holiday. Yeah, because in the UK, we have dedicated holidays throughout the year called bank holidays, and it's something to do with banks and I don't really know why, but people love them because it just means most people get a day off work, except I'm not most people, obviously. So we shaketh thy inketh, and it's time to get to work. However, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome you back to another week in the life of It's Me, Mickey T, or Mike James, or just Mike if you want to call me that, or the Katnipp Wisdom Wizard if you want to call me that. Whatever you want to call me, you call me it. As long as it's not derogatory, then it's absolutely fine. But welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where I document all of my shenanigans, including my weight loss journey, working at Katnipp, and also trying to become a full-time content creator on the internet, as well as grow businesses. All of that wrapped up in these slice of life vlogs that I bring to your faces for you to enjoy, and just as a way for me to look back on my progress and on my life for the memories, for the memes, hashtag memes. Anyway, let's go ahead, jump on the Mac and get to work. As the first thing we need to do every time we come in at Katnipp is check emails to make sure no customers are complaining that I've made mistakes, as well as print up and make up any of the products that have been sold in the orders that we've had over the weekend. And whilst we wait for Photoshop to go ahead and take its time in opening itself up, I'm going to go ahead and say that this week is going to be incredibly cool, as it is the countdown to our first holiday on this channel. And I am going to be documenting the holiday as we are heading to Turkey to a 5-star resort, and I'd love to kind of dabble my hand in the kind of travel content creation space and give that a go. And I'm just going to go ahead and get some blue roll, as my glasses are filthy and need a clean. But it's also worth noting that there isn't just the holiday countdown this week. Tomorrow I'm also travelling to Bradford with meeting up with three friends from university, and we're basically going to buy a very traditional dress for a Mendy, as my friend is getting married, as I had to double check, and it is a white shalwar kameez. I may have butchered that, and I completely apologise. But I'll talk about that later on, as Photoshop has finally decided to grace us with its presence. So, time to get on and get everything made up and printed out. Now, this is not something I get to document very often. We've actually sold an A3 art print, so I'm just coming around the back, as we have to feed the A3 paper in through the rear. What? I do choose some choice of words, honestly. It's not even intentional, that's the worst part. And now we just have to wait for the next 10 minutes whilst the A3 prints. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff to make up. So we're going to need to not only turn on the normal heat press, we're also going to need the tote bag heat press. And, well, we don't turn on the mug press because you turn that on when you put the mugs in. But if I was to, I'd need it because I've got a few mugs to make up. Also, this is a bit of an inconvenience. It's a printer that Catherine bought off the lady business next door that was moving out. And yeah, Dean and I had to kind of like just throw it in here because we were in the middle of like doing orders and stuff on Friday. But it's now in the way of my work, so I'm going to have to try and move this on my... I just went to lift up the cable to put it on top and it just pulled the cable out. Whoopsie. It's actually not too hard to push. It is a little bit heavy and definitely easier with two hands. Try and coax it into position here. That'll do, right? It'll be fine. And I thought I'd just document this really quickly before we actually go ahead and start making everything up. Of just how we package the A3 stuff, because these really don't come around. We only probably sell one A3 print, maybe one. I'd even go as far as say 1 a quarter. Like, we only sell like for 4 or 5 a year, so you don't really get to see them very often. But it's literally like a normal art print, but just on a slightly bigger scale. Yeah. The only problem is we then have to go ahead and put them in a much bigger box because they don't fit in the traditional boxes. So we actually have these like special bigger boxes that we have to put them in. But it is a bit overkill. It's a shame it's not like a poster where you can just like roll it up. Bit of a random jump cut as well, but I've just literally forgot that I needed to answer the email. So I just sat down and do that, and we have had a small issue with forgetting to put in some of the keychains in the orders recently. We've literally had about 4 or 5 orders now where we've just forgot to put the keychains in. And I don't know how. Like, I don't know if it's entirely my fault, as we've all been on orders, but I'm just... You know when you just have one of those issues that just perplexes you? Like, normally I can, like, justify the reason why things have been left out of an order. Like, oh, it's this, but it just seems to be the keychains, and I don't know why. Anyway, let's continue as we've got all of this to make up. I just thought I'd just update you guys as it is actually now 4 o'clock and all the orders bar one are done, but we are just about to get it done. But there's no post going out today, as I mentioned earlier. It's a bank holiday Monday, so there's no post. So I'm literally just waiting to do this one order. And I think I'm going to get dropped off at home rather than walking home, which I know, don't shout at me. I know that I usually walk home and try and challenge myself to get the steps in. But it's for a good reason. As I'm going away next week, I've got a lot of work that needs to be done for the gaming channel in order to make sure that I've not only just got the video that needs to go out this week done and uploaded, but also need to get started on next week's video, and then also on top of that work on content that needs to go out for the weekend that I'm away. And I haven't quite planned what I'm going to do there, but I'll figure it out when I get home, I suppose. I don't even know when the last time I checked in with you guys were, but it is now like 10 o'clock at night, and I've actually just got home from my parents. Bear with me, I just need to put these saddles down. Oh, sorry about the camera angle. Oh, hello. Yeah, I've just been at my parents' house with Ashley and Dean and Catherine. We've just been watching Tom's latest vlog. If you're not familiar, The Life of Tom on YouTube, Tom Syndicate. I only started watching him about a year ago. But yeah, he's just bought 110 acres, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of nitty gritty like aspects to it, but just watching Tom succeed just like fills me with so much like passion to just, you know, like seeing what he's achieved as like, you know, a bit of a geek, a bit of a gamer, and just doing, you know, really well and getting in early with what he did. Now, it's so hard to achieve, you know, even a 10th or a 100th of what Tom's achieved, but my God, it just fires me up, and I'm gonna work hard. There's a dream, and I'll reveal it at some point, but there's a dream that I've had with Ashley for so long, about where we want to live and what our life wants to look like, and the businesses that I want to own, and, you know, how hard I want to work, and I'm gonna use this vlog to just document all of it. I wish I could afford to just hire a daily vlogger, so a daily editor, so I could edit every day, but unfortunately, that's way... I've literally earned like £7 in the last week. Anyway, I'm rambling now. And the day doesn't even end here, because I actually need to jump on the computer and do a last little minute of editing, and I'll be doing some editing in the morning, as well as going to the gym before we head to Bradford. But we also need to package a saddle that we've sold today, so let's get on with that. So first, try not to break light bulbs. We're going to need a box. Right, I'm just going to give you that. Going to just film me as I bring my Katnipp duties home in the form of water activated tape dispenser. Back at me, please. Cat isn't the star of this show, unfortunately.
He is like...
No, he's the star of your camera roll. He's not the star of my YouTube channel. I'd rather just do a magic transition to the end if you're going to keep pointing at the cat.
I won't.
Ashley.
Look at his fat little tummy. Oh,
right.
Hi.
If you can't bring the camera to the man, bring the cat to the man, and the camera will come.
Yeah. Look at his little face, oh. Look at his little face. Listen, listen.
This is the saddle that I'm going to package up, and yeah, it's a tiny one. Oh, just go ahead and put the bubble wrap back on there. And yeah, that's the saddle all package. It's so tiny in the box. But yeah, that's it guys for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow where we're going to be at the gym, and then we're travelling to Bradford to buy a new traditional outfit for my friend's Mendy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning everybody, welcome. It is Tuesday morning and we are at our PC as we need to get on the grind. And by getting on the grind, I mean first of all we need to replace the black ink in the printer because we need to print off a label for the saddle. I think is that the black ink? I'm gonna need two hands, bear with me. Successful. Have you got there?
Yeah, that needed to come up. Oh, what's the address?
Yeah.
Yeah, that needed to come up at the back.
Yeah, well, there goes my morning work. I now have to go and get ready for the gym. I was just going to get caught up on, there's a few clips that I need to edit for the current gaming video. And then I was just going to do a tiny bit more when I got back from the gym, but I'm just going to have to do it all when I get back. But before I do go to the gym, I thought I'd try on this, which is just another thing for the holiday. So if I just carefully give Ashley the camera, but not ask her to film my the junk in the trunk, I bought some linen trousers for the evening.
Oh, I like them.
And they are, yep, 100% linen. What waist size were these?
Too big.
38.
Too big.
But I bought them because they had string pulls on them, so I can always tie them. And they need washing though, they smell like old people. There we are. What
Lovely.
do you think?
They're a bit long.
Well, yeah, I've got short legs.
Yeah.
But yeah, not too bad. I thought I'd try on one of the shirts that I'm going to be taking on holiday with the trousers. But yeah, be good as an evening outfit. But I need to get changed again because now we need to go to the gym because I'm almost running late. And thank you to my little camera woman. Mwah. Right, it won't be long. See you later, babe. Have fun. Have bloody fun. To be fair, it is actually quite fun. 10:53. I'm a little bit early actually, so I've got a little bit of time to kill. I might actually even go and try and buy a drink. And then again, I might not actually. I might just, I don't know. Oh, can't get around that way. This way. Turns out I'm not buying a drink because the drink machine wouldn't accept my contactless on my phone. So let's get on it with Adam Wiles. Oh, that was a jolly good session at the gym. We were doing chests and arms, and my arms are very dead. But look at that gorgeous face. How are you? You alright?
Yeah.
Is your back hurty?
Yeah. I'm tired as well.
We need to sort her back. Now I've run upstairs quickly because this is what I'm going to buy later today. And this is the one from my friend Kasim's wedding that I went to, Mendy that I went to. And I want to try it on, not just to show the camera, but I actually need to try it on for size, as this garment might actually be fine. And I know I said the name yesterday, but I'm terrible with names and I keep forgetting it. So I'm just going to call it a garment for now, until I learn to pronounce the name correctly. And then the waistcoat I think is going to be way too big, but let's get it on. As there we are. So the undergarment we can actually get away with leaving. I could get a smaller size, but it gets hidden anyway. The waistcoat is where we could probably do with a change, because I don't know if you can see, but the waistcoat, when I first bought this was tight on me, whereas now I can actually like wrap it on itself because of how loose it is. So I think getting a more nicely fitted waistcoat would look better. And I also want to mention the fact that because I was a bigger size when I bought this at the start of this year, there wasn't many options for being a bigger person, and the blue was kind of the only one available to us, whereas now we've got so many more like better designs and better waistcoats available because I've lost a bit of weight. So we're gonna go down to Bradford and have a look, but first shower and get the video finished because that desperately needs to go out today. For dinner, this is my scran, along with this to keep me going. And I'm just currently waiting for it to finish cooking, but I need to be super fast because I've just had a message from my friend Junaid, who's said that we're going to be setting off at around about 2:30, which gives me about an hour. Yeah, it gives me about an hour to finish off this video, which is not a lot of time at all, and I need to get it done because I'm not going to be back till probably gone 8-9 o'clock tonight, and that's just way too late to upload a video. And then secondly, if I miss today, it means it has to go out tomorrow, which isn't the end of the world, but I just want to get it out because it's already 2 days overdue, and I'm trying to build up consistency with a release date, but it's just so hard with like everything going on at Katnipp. It genuinely is like trying to juggle 2 jobs at once, which I know plenty of people do, but you know, it's not like a set schedule, so it's not only like you've got Katnipp, which is like your part-time job, but then you've got to like have the discipline and the mentality to really focus and just sit down and get work done. And let me tell you, when you have like we did last week, where you've got days where you're just not feeling it, it can be really tough. Like this is not a career path for everyone. I mean, I genuinely believe that more people should try YouTube and stuff, but honestly, it can be quite taxing. But that being said, we're going to remain positive and we're going to keep going, and I'm going to put my socks on because my feet are freaking freezing on this wooden floor.
But it's all worth it when you look down and see a little stressed out pussycat like you. Oh, you're a gorgeous one.
£10 says that I spill these eggs down my shirt. I have never felt a deadline like this. It's currently 2:10. I'm getting picked up in 20 minutes. I'm rendering out a clip that I need to throw in the video, and luckily most of it's done, but I still need to add all the music and render it out. This is going to be the tightest deadline that I have ever had to hit on this gaming channel. I'm a little bit stressed out. What am I going to do? So I've just had a message from Jay, and he is actually setting off, and it is currently I've only just set it off to render, so it's going to take 16 minutes. So this might be a close call, because the problem is, as it's rendering, I can't really make the thumbnail because they're both quite sort of RAM heavy. I'll save all the techie details, so this is still a really tight deadline. However, I did do that without any pants on, so let's go ahead and head down here where I can run in here and grab my trusty pants, and I thought I'd go ahead and put my swanky shoes on. Well, we've arrived in Bradford and Jay is just parking up the car. We did actually go to the market, so we haven't actually just got here, but it turns out I don't actually need to buy anything because I got my dates mixed up and I'm actually not attending on the day of which we need these outfits for, so it is what it is.
We got 2 mini samosas, 2 lamb kebabs, 2 lamb chops, chicken protein, I think fish masala, and a bread of fresh onions. Second wave. Again. 1 lamb fry. Alright. And all the traditional sauces and spices. You've got more of a slightly milder chicken masala. Both of those don't like spice. aka tom.
Do you actually not like spice?
It's actually alright.
For now.
It is nice. Yeah.
Drop I just wanted a scoop of ice cream.
I gave you a shout out in the the first episode. I put on Instagram asking for questions, and you sent in a question, like why, what's it like to be so awesome? Because I included it in my first like return vlog, and I sat down and said like, you're the real one.
Oh, what a guy! What a guy!
But anyway,
Love you, bro.
that's fucking next level. That.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It's Jay's wedding invites.
What do you think?
Fucking sick, mate.
Yeah, a lot of time spent into that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get that scroll out.
Yeah, roll
Without
scribble it
one.
up, get it
Yeah.
out, and then it should be working nice. If you spoil it, let me know and I'll get you another one.
Push it towards you.
Just thought I'd introduce Tom as well. Yeah, all of these are my brothers from another mother. I used that term earlier, but I think it's great.
So we just received these lovely wedding invites, haven't we?
Aye. Sponsored by Janae's wedding. Right, I've just got home and I've got to whisper because Ashley's in bed asleep as it is now midnight, and there was a bit of a twist on the way home, but I'm not going to talk about it because it was but I wanted to just showcase this invite in slightly better light because I didn't really get much of an opportunity to do it earlier. But how cool is that? That's one sick invite. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog for today here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Katnipp shenanigans and holiday prep. As we've got to start getting sorted and packed and washed and stuff and start thinking about what we're going to be taking and how we're going to be taking it. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And just for Tom, Q and Jay, who will be probably tuning in to watch this at a later date, you guys are absolutely legends. I'm sorry that I didn't get to document and share more about like the evening with the lads. They are absolute treasures, and like I said earlier, the brothers from other mothers, they are next level. They are ride or die sort of friends, and they are so supportive. So yeah, huge thank you to those guys, and I had such a great night. But I'll see you in the morning. So good night. And good morning. Oh my god, I feel all discombobulated. I woke up late, I'm running late, getting into work, so let's run over and give the things a good old shake. Hey, get your mind out the gutter, fool. And let's get the Macintosh turned. Wow, that was quick. I think I was already on. Let's just type in the password. Well, it seems like it's a bit of a slower day today at Katnipp, which is quite thankful for after such a busy few weeks, and we're sort of just easing down into our vacation next week to Turkey. There's only 22 or 21 orders, and there's only 2 mouse mats and a mug that need to make it up. But I'd be happy to take a bit of a cut from Katnipp this week to work on the video stuff. So I might have a word with Dean, I might even finish early, go back home and work some more on the YouTube video stuff, because the gaming channel is doing really, really fantastic at the moment. I'm really happy with where it's at. But let's get these made up. Don't ask me what that was about. I have no idea. I just let my intrusive thoughts win. But I'm waiting for the mouse mat heat press to heat up. The mug is in. So until that's done, we just play the waiting game. Bit of a transition, but we have put the post down, so I thought I'd just document that. And I'm sure Catherine said that she wanted us to pop into her office to have a chat. I think me and Dean are in the doghouse. I mean, we're probably not. Turns out we're not in the doghouse. Catherine just wanted our opinion on a potential change to an upcoming product. However, Ashley is waiting outside with a bit of a holiday package. And I have the packaged goods, the holiday goods. This should be like the last thing that I've ordered for the holiday, and it's basically a pair of like loafers slash boat shoes. Hello everyone. Hello Ashley. So let's get these unwrapped and we'll give them a try on and see what we think. I don't know if I've never worn anything like this before, so you'll have to just, you know, I might not like them. I'll just give you the camera to point down at my feet. Yeah, I'm not really sure about them yet. I think I'd have to try them on. But the purpose is to wear them with those linen trousers that I tried on as like part of the evening thing. But I don't know. I don't normally wear stuff like this, so it's kind of a new venture for me. So. And now it's time to go ahead and open up this invite and just take a look at it. Now I do have permission to kind of open this on camera. He said that we were the first ever people, not even his own family have gotten these invites yet, so hopefully none of his immediate family watch this vlog, as yeah, they're not going to be happy that we got theirs. We got it first.
Put ours to shame, don't we?
Yeah, for context, oh wait, did I move ours? I think I moved ours.
Wait, I've seen it.
But yeah,
I've never seen it.
these put every wedding invite I've ever seen to shame, to be honest. So, so yeah, I didn't obviously share the contained information of the invitation because I don't want to dox the wedding address. But yeah, it was it was a fantastic invite, and I'm just going to drop Jay a message very quickly. And oh, what's this?
30% off main meals.
Ooh. Wait, don't we have other ones where we've got 30% off already?
No.
I thought we had.
Expired.
Oh. But now I'm moving the suitcases upstairs as we, well, Ashley is going to start packing debauchery. I don't know why I've started saying that word all of a sudden, but I'm claiming it. But yeah, we're going to start trying stuff on, getting stuff together, packing the cases. We're not going for another week, but and normally we are kind of like the lastminute.com packers. Like we'll be packing on like Tuesday evening when we go on Wednesday morning. But we are quite prepared generally. Like we all wear the, like Ashley and I both wear like I wear the same stuff most of the year round anyway, so it's just about throwing in a few extra nice summer shirts that you've seen me try on in the past. I completely forgot I had this in Ashley's case, but it's been in there, what, a while?
When did we go to Greece? October?
A while. Well, I thought I'd just document this on the vlog. I'm currently trying to do a test. Ashley's trying on clothes, can't show her because she's half naked off camera. But I'm trying to edit basically all the clips that I filmed yesterday on Tuesday, and I've rendered it, and I'm rendering it in 4K at the same specs as what I render it on my PC. Now the MacBook isn't plugged in, so it won't be running at like proper capacity, but it will be running as hard as it can without full power, and it's looking like it's going to take about an hour to render basically a 15-minute vlog, which was roughly about what I wanted to do for like the daily vlogs in Turkey, if not a little bit less. So I think it's doable. I mean, the time's actually going down as it's got past the front bit, so we're on like 44 minutes. So yeah, I think this might be doable. Obviously, all the clips upside down. I haven't like flipped them or anything. This is just like a quick test, but yeah, I can import the vlog footage. I can edit and render the vlog footage out on this old dusty MacBook. It is getting quite warm, but it means that we may be okay as long as Ashley agrees to it, that I might be able to keep these travel vlogs, uploading them daily whilst we're actually away, and it'll give me something to do on a night once Ashley's fallen asleep as well. So, bing, Picasso. So I've just come downstairs to have a shower whilst I just waited for the rest of that video to render, and I've caught the start, well, I missed the start of it, but it is absolutely torrential downpour out there. Jesus, Maloney Bajoni. I'm so glad I'm going on holiday next week. And excuse the fact that I am topless, and unfortunately you are going to be seeing more of that next week, which I apologise for. However, I just wanted to go ahead and document what I'm having for tea tonight, as it is probably the healthiest meal I've had in a long time. It's a plate full of Mediterranean veg, a chicken breast and a few bits of bacon for a little bit added protein, although I did basically eat like majority of my protein intake today at lunch, so yeah, it is what it is. However, I am going to go ahead and go back to watching and catching up with the Life of Tom's vlogs, and I'll see you guys in the morning for the gym. And yes, we're going to be at the gym very early tomorrow, as we've got a 9:30 AM gym session. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We're stepping out of the house and a saddle that we packaged last night that we sold is in the box for collection. As it is now 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm walking to the gym. Yes, a lot earlier than I usually go. However, basically Ashley had to rush out for an appointment to do with a horse. So I am unfortunately in need of walking to the gym. And the other bad thing is, it's bloody leg day. And I suppose it's time to get on it. Sorry I didn't film any again, but Jesus Christ, look at me. Now I had to end my session about 10-15 minutes early because I just felt a bit sick. So I've just come into the cafe whilst I wait for Ashley to come pick me up. I thought I'd just get a sugar-free Dr. Pepper and just bring myself down. I just think I've overdone it and I haven't had any breakfast or anything, so that was silly of me. And I am here, yes, don't worry. I know that I was a bit dramatic this morning, but I am absolutely fine and dandy. It has been a couple of hours. I'm just going to take a little sip of water. Ashley told me off for not drinking enough water. However, I do want to report that we are actually only 3 subscribers away from 10,000 on the gaming channel. And not only are we about to hit like the first major milestone on the channel, which I've been absolutely over the moon about all day, I've actually just sent off the proposal for a potential collaboration for a business idea to somebody, and that's all I'm saying for now, and it's super exciting. Obviously I don't want to say too much just in case the other party decides to kind of like pull out or not go ahead with it. Then obviously I have to go back to the drawing board and maybe find somebody else to partner with. But if this does go ahead and the other party is interested, this could potentially be the start to a really cool business that would run really, really well with like the gaming channel and the vlogs, and would just be absolutely amazing to do. Obviously you guys know that we have the saddle business, where we basically, a bit like buying and selling cars, we buy and sell saddles and we clean them up and we photograph them, because there's a lot of scammers in the equestrian world. And I've learned a lot from this business, and I've also learned a hell of a lot from Katnipp as well. And I'm on this adventure. Like, I know a lot of you guys come from Katnipp, but you need to understand that I am on an adventure to hopefully like walk away from Katnipp one day. I've said this to Catherine, I'll be publicly open with this. I've said to Catherine that I would genuinely love to work for Katnipp forever. It literally just is one of those things where I'm at that point in my life. I'm turning 30 in like less than 3 or 4 months, and I want to start building something for my family. And that's what this whole vlog channel is about. I want to bring you guys along on the journey of not just losing weight. As you've seen, I've been to the gym and I'm eating healthy and I'm trying to like slim down and tone up and get stronger and stuff. But I also just want to build something for my friends and my family. Like, I genuinely want to be that guy that can just do things, not only when I want and where I want, like the financial freedom aspect of it. I'm also just genuinely the sort of guy that just wants to build something to benefit everybody else. Like, genuinely. Like, I just want to put smiles on people's faces and just build things for people. And I'll speak more about it when the time comes, but the proposal I've just sent off is about benefiting the partner of this proposed idea more than it is me at the end of the day. Like, yeah, it's my business and I'm going to be like fronting it and putting down the investment and stuff, but I'm doing it to help basically give an income to somebody else. But I'll talk about that a little bit later on when I've got a little bit more confirmation. But for now, I am indeed sorry for that ramble. That was a bit of a long one, and I apologise. I know I do that quite often, but I am going to get on to words. I'm going to get on with making or starting the next Minecraft video, because I only have about 3.5 hours now to get some work done, and I want to get another video out for Tuesday before I go away. So I'm going to have to probably work all weekend on the video as well just to get it done. So I'll shut up and get on to work. I just keep periodically every half an hour checking in, and that is just teasing me. That isn't even fair. 9,999. One more person and we hit 10,000 subscribers. And I have a clip ready that I'm going to share with the world as soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers. And it's just from one of the Lord of the Rings movies, but it's very fitting when you consider that my entire Minecraft Let's Play channel is based off rebuilding kind of elements from the Lord of the Rings in a basic element. However, I did just put the washing on, and I've grabbed protein yogurt as a little bit of a snack to keep me going, as I've got a bit of an outing to go to tonight. We're going to a Thai place in Saltburn. Very nice, very posh place, I think. And at 2:40 PM, it has finally happened. We've finally hit 10,000 subscribers on the gaming channel. Oh my days, that is insane. Oh, I don't want to share it to the world yet though, because as soon as I do, somebody will unsubscribe. I will take this opportunity just to quickly say to you guys on the vlog, if any of you watch the gaming channel, thank you so much. Seriously, like, I can't, like, just thank you. Yes. Yay. I don't know what that was. I'm slightly overwhelmed. Oh. Now I just have to repeat that 10 more times, and I'll have officially completed my first ever bucket list thing with YouTube. I always wanted a silver play button, and I've said that from day one when I started my first ever channel, when it first came out like 15 years ago or something. Absolutely crazy. I'm still all giddy. I've literally not got any work done at all in the past half an hour. I have now officially shared the news across like Discord and Instagram and stuff, and you know, people are sort of congratulating me and sending me nice messages, and I just can't focus on work. So I've decided to try and get some housework done, because something's got to get done around here. Hey. And a bit of a random transition, but we are now heading into Cocoa and Rum, which is a nice Thai restaurant in Saltburn. And we're just waiting for Dean and Catherine as well. They should be here any second. And oh boy, it looks busy.
Classic Katnipp, club sales and the release of some cool 10k and 10k.
Here. Yummy, 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 yummy. And we've just got back to my parents from eating a lovely Thai meal. As you could see by the last clip, I had a really nice cashew kind of curry thing with duck pieces in it, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I hopefully didn't have anything that was too calorie dense. I deliberately avoided anything with like cream or anything like that, so that the calories wouldn't be too high. I know cashews are a bit calorie dense, but hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's going to be fine for the weigh-in tomorrow. So keep tuned for that. However, we are going to now sit down and watch Rings of Power with Dean and Catherine and Luke. When they get back, they just went to the shop to get some dessert. Not me, though, because I am sticking to this diet. But I'll check in with you before we end the day to let you know how the first 3 episodes of Rings of Power have gone, as I am a huge fan of the Tolkien universe, and especially Lord of the Rings, as the gaming channel is obviously Lord of the Rings. So there's a lot riding on this, so I'm either going to be in a great mood afterwards or I'm going to be in a terrible mood, so we'll see. And we are home, and we are both extremely exhausted. Poor Ashley, it's about 3 hours past her bedtime. She wanted to go to bed about 3 hours ago. Look at that poor little tired face. Aww. But yeah, so we're going to end today here. Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm going to end today here, and yeah, Rings of Power, the 3 episodes I think were a great start to the season. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the season pans out. There's a couple of niggly bits I've got about it, but I'm not going to start reviewing it here. As much as I'd love to sit down and talk about Rings of Power for an hour, I'm not going to. Hey, Power for an hour. Wow. You can really dance. She's not up for playing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Bloody hell, woman, what are you doing? She's destroying the joint. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning for the weigh day. Good morning, it's time to do the weigh indeed. I never look forward to this because we've been in a bit of a plateau recently, as I've mentioned in the last couple of minutes, probably. I Okay. Ashley's still asleep, so I can't, like, celebrate loudly, but... What the flippity jibbles is going on? Yes, I'm in the Katnipp office, and I am so happy. Oh, my God. You guys have been with me on this journey, like, weight loss journey, for the last couple of weeks. Well, it's been about 4 months now, actually, that I think I've been vlogging every week. And for the last month, I've just been in the most annoying plateau of my life. However, I do understand that I think a lot of this was just a general plateau and my body was maybe, you know, readjusting and doing whatever it is. And then all of a sudden I've just woken up, and loads of people have told me this in the past. A lot of people from the gaming community that also work out have said, you know, they were struggling for weeks and they just woke up one day and they lost all this weight and it was just incredible. And then it like sort of restarted things. And I think... my PT has told me the same, and I think that's just what happened. But also, I need to be honest with you guys, I think I also know what the problem was in the last couple of weeks. Because basically, I need to shake the ink, like so. And I'm sorry, I just wanted to get that out of the way before I went on a bit of a tangent and completely forgot to do it. Because I have to do it every morning, as you guys have seen. But yeah, I have to be honest here, and I think... the reason why I've also been in a bit of a plateau recently is a fault of my own doing. And basically, not last weekend, but the 2 weekends prior to that, I had gotten a bit sloppy. And I think because I was so stressed with like how busy Katnipp was and working on all the video stuff. And, you know, I had that week where like I hadn't uploaded for like 3 weeks and it was really getting to me. And I think by the end of the week, I was so exhausted that I just wasn't really holding myself accountable on weekends to, like, stay on track. So basically, the weekends were coming and I was ordering a takeout and I was eating, like, junk food. And I was just, like, treating it as a sort of a couple of days off the diet. But I think what was happening was I was gaining maybe, like, a pound of fat, like, over the course of that 2 or 3 days in body weight. And then obviously throughout the week, because I'm only aiming to lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week, I was losing that pound that I had gained and then maybe like half a pound more. So yeah, I think, and last week, the reason how I sort of figured this out is, last Friday, I decided over the weekend I wasn't going to have any takeaways. I was going to maintain the calorie deficit all 3 days. And obviously, we're now at the point where I've lost 5 pounds in 1 week. And I think that's like the biggest, or nearest to the biggest loss I've had since I started this journey. Officially also putting me in the mark where I can say I'm the lightest I've ever been as an adult. Which is overwhelming in of itself. Well, we're going to need this. And I've already turned the other one on, as we've got a few things to make up. We've got a tote bag, 2 mouse mats, and 2 pink mugs. So, let's go and get the pink mugs out. And that's the mouse mats made up. And, unfortunately, there is only 20 orders on today. So, it's probably going to be just a half a day. I'm literally just waiting for the... basically, when we print the tote bags, we have to wait for them to like cool down after we've printed them, so that the design like fully sticks to the tote bag. So I'm just waiting a couple of minutes for that to cool down. Then I'm going to take it off, put it back on the heat press so it like reseals it all, and just make sure any loose bits are fully stuck down. And then yeah, just get on with the orders and then probably finish up early. Dean's asked me to do some like scrap vinyl packs, which is where we basically just cut these up into strips and then put them into packs. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna do that today. I'm kind of like beginning to feel that like holiday spirit. It's like I'm normally not that type of person. Normally I'm the type of person that like doesn't get excited until I'm there, but honestly, like, because of how good I'm feeling in myself recently, I'm getting more and more excited to just kind of like just enjoy the time off and just enjoy the like being in a nice environment, cozy. Anyway, trust me, I'm trying to get better at the whole not waffling on thing, but it's a work in progress. But the Mac's turning on, so as soon as that's on, we can get to work on doing the orders. Well, that concludes the orders. And I'm stepping out the car with Ashley at El Moricano, as I want to maintain the diet, and I thought for tea would be a really cool idea to do like a protein homemade pita bread type wrap, and then do some tandoori chicken.
Oh yeah.
So we need a tandoori chicken paste thing. In which I am home, and just thought I'd document that we got this tandoori masala. And yeah, I'm hoping that it's alright to marinate. It says to marinate your chicken an hour before you cook it. So yeah, fingers crossed. That should work well for what we want it for, I think. And so I am going to be jumping on getting some gaming content done again today. I might even do a live stream. But first of all, just document that from Morrison's I got some chicken wings, some Texas barbecue chicken wings. And I was a little bit of a naughty boy. I actually got a little tube of Smarties. Well, actually, it's quite a big tube of Smarties. But yeah, I'm sorry. Please don't be disappointed in me. It was just a little treat as a kind of like, you know, well done. You've finally got off your plateau just to probably put yourself back on it with a tub of Smarties. But I'm on holiday next week anyway, so leave me alone. But yeah, get these in my belly. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my PC on, as I'm going to go ahead and get this month's invoice sent across to Dean at Katnipp so that I can get paid for working there. And I'm also just going to get caught up on a few little bits. And then I'm thinking, I've got 3.5 hours. I was thinking I might do a live stream, but I still don't know. My video is going to be shorter this week anyway, on the gaming channel, because I am going away, so I'm not going to have as much time to like focus, because I'm going to have to pack and everything else. So, that is the big debacle. And that is not quite the productive afternoon that I actually intended. Well, it was productive, just not in the manner that I really hoped. As I did get the vlog footage edited and up to date, so I have edited basically Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so now all I have to do is import yesterday and today and slap it all together, which should take me like 20 minutes tops, and then I can export that video out and start uploading it and schedule that for tomorrow afternoon. But I thought I'd just come downstairs real quickly and get this chicken in this marinade. So I really want to get that done so that it's, the longer you marinate chicken for, the better. And because it like soaks in the spice and stuff, I'm sure most people know how to cook better than me, so there's no point explaining it. Might as well just get on with it. Ooh. Marinade in the fridge. And I'm back upstairs with a little light snack, just because I don't think Ashley's going to be home for about another hour yet. And I don't really know what to do. I was kind of sat there thinking, well, I've still got like an hour and a half maybe until Ashley's home, so might as well get on with some gaming content. But then I'm just like, I've had like a bit of a busy week, and like I'm starting to feel like holiday mode. I'm sure some of you will kind of understand where I'm coming from in regards to like that feeling of where you're ready to just go on holiday. So you're like, your body just isn't in the mindset to work. But I'm gonna try and get at least this vlog done, and then tomorrow can just purely be a 100% gaming day. And I'm so sorry that the last bit of this section of this vlog is just all over the place. I'm sure everybody watching right now is like, what the bloody hell is going on? What the hell is he doing? However, I was indeed actually continuing to edit the vlog. However, as you can see by these slightly embarrassing under man boob sweat stains, that when the sun gets to the back of the house, as I've complained many times on this channel, it gets very warm in that room. So I'm actually taking a break to get in the clothes. And my queen has come home. And so it's the little fellows. Did you have fun?
Yeah. Lovely time food picking.
Hey babe. Babe. Just 3 days. 3 days.
Tell.
Margarita. Holiday, baby.
Oh, I thought you were saying like till we can have a margarita pizza. I was confused.
We could have margarita pizza tonight.
Mm.
However, we're not having margarita pizza for tonight because we do indeed have the marinated chicken, which I did. Here's one I prepared earlier. This is what I was talking about with the shoes earlier on. You know, that I tried on earlier in the week. Obviously, I'd wear them with my linen trousers and like a nice shirt. I'll stop a second.
Ew, what are
Stop a
those?
second.
I got some new shoes too. New farm shoesies. Because those are my old ones and they're not particularly white anymore.
Or like these. No, please don't zoom in. I like it wide. Zoom in accentuates the curves too much. Zoom it wide.
It is wide. Do a twirl. Yes, very good. Oreo says, ah.
So I'm just sat here discussing my outfit with Ashley when, look at that eye. She looks like she's been infected. It's like a zombie film.
Brother, ew.
What's that, brother? Yeah, you want to be careful with that. I think she got a bit of glue in her eye when she had her eyelashes done. But yeah.
Why haven't you done the bottom button?
Because apparently you don't do the bottom button up, apparently.
Huh.
It's an old tradition to do with some French aristocrat that made shirts popular 200 years ago, but he had a bit of a belly on him and he could never do the bottom button up, so apparently it's superstition now that you don't do the bottom button up.
But you are neither French nor an aristocrat.
Tradition. Well, I can now say that I have officially begun packing for the holiday. And so this is kind of what it looks like. So we've got the kind of like tandoori chicken, then I've got some cut up red onions, cut up tomatoes. I roasted some peppers because we needed to use them up before we go on holiday. So I roasted up some peppers in the same spice to go in. And over here, I've actually got like the sort of dough. I make it by blending self-raising flour and Greek yogurt together, which is quite carb heavy and quite calorie dense because of the self-raising flour, but it is a treat, and I don't do it very often. I only do it maybe once a month. So I'm going to go ahead, get that rolled out, get that cooking in the oven, because Ashley's just popped out to get some cheese, and then we're going to sit down, watch a vlog whilst we eat our food and finish up the night. Well, and that is what it should look like, and then all we're going to do is just dress it up, wrap it up, and drizzle a bit of this like garlic yogurt that we've put on it. Oh yeah. Oh, and look at that. It looks so gorgeous. And we're just going to wrap it up and eat it. And oh my god, the weather outside is delightful. And it's making me so excited for this holiday that is coming up next week, which is what I'd like to talk about just before we end this vlog. Oh, and to also answer the question as to why there's a toilet in the saddle room, it was like this when we moved in. One of the plans is to put a wall up here and turn this into an ensuite for the master bedroom. However, that's not what the end of this vlog is about. Guys, this is the last weekly vlog for the next couple of weeks. As of Wednesday next week, I am heading to Turkey for a week's vacation with the family. I'm going with the parents and my two brothers, Catherine and Ashley, obviously. But I just want to stress that you guys know that this whole channel is about documenting me trying to improve myself, not just as, you know, my lifestyle and my fitness and my health and my financial situation, but also documenting me trying to improve my confidence. And this week you've seen me try and push myself through vlogging with my friends and in public spaces and stuff, and it hasn't been easy. So I need to ask you guys to just be patient with me next week, because I am going to be doing, hopefully, daily vlogs whilst I'm over in Turkey, and they're only going to be between 10 to 15 minutes long, hopefully every single day. I'm going to try and document enough to kind of gather up that much footage, and hopefully just edit and render them on an evening when Ashley goes to bed, so that you guys can enjoy them as a daily series. And it's also a good experiment for me to see how well the MacBook runs, and to see how easy it would be to actually do daily vlogging. Oh, hey, careful, Mike, you're suggesting everything's there. But I just want to say that I do not know what vlogging next week is going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to have the confidence to be able to vlog in such a busy kind of hotel environment. I'm hoping that I am, and this is kind of like the first big test for me as an individual to see how well I can do, as I don't typically describe myself as somebody with anxiety. I'm not anxious about doing it. It's just more of the fact that I'm more conscious of the people around me, as I know that when I was big and uncomfortable in myself, I didn't want to be on camera, and I hated being in front of the camera. And people go on holiday to just relax. They don't want to be filmed. So I'm going to try and be mindful of that, but also just try and document the vlogs from a memory perspective. And that's why I use a phone, because a lot more people are kind of just used to phones being out now because they're such a common thing. And I think TikTok has helped like a little bit more normalized content creation. But anyway, I'm rambling and I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and that's where I'll put out any updates if, you know, for whatever reason I can't vlog, or I decide to do a weekly vlog or whatever. And anytime I do a vlog, I'll announce it on Instagram anyway. So make sure you follow me and check regularly to see if there's any stories. The link will be in the description. But for now, that's been me. It's me, Mickey T. So yeah, please, as I said, just have patience next week. I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me, because I really want to do this. So, that being said, it's me, Mickey T. Thank you for joining along, and thank you so much for all the love and support in helping hit the gaming channel hit 10,000 subscribers. Let's aim to hit 10,000 subscribers on the vlog channel next, so make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!